I want to introduce JT and Kate from Links for Lungs, but I also want to say you guys had a $2,500 goal that you've already smashed completely.
Which is awesome.
So congratulations, $5,400 raised. You had a $2,500 goal. First year participant in Give Local York. Congratulations. Tell us about Links for Lungs. I just learned a little bit, JT, reading the story here on givelocalyork.org. Yep. Look, Chris, scroll down a little bit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. 218%.
That's a good percent to have at 2:45 p.m.
That is a good percent.
It's a solid percent.
Stay conservative.
We like to set the bar at a reasonably, like an achievable level.
So JT, it sounds like Links for Lungs is the story of Links for Lungs is really your story. So tell me about it. Tell these folks about it. Sure. Love to hear.
Yeah, it's actually a group of us, a story about a group of us who, when faced with a serious health issue, a rare form of cancer called ALK positive, needing to take action to do more to advance research and to support other patients in the community when faced with a diagnosis of a rare disease. It's very uncommon, but there are individuals in the community that live with the disease, and we felt like we needed to do more in advancing research, and we partnered with Johns Hopkins, and we've been funding a really important research program at Johns Hopkins focused on finding a curative approach to treating ALK.
That's incredible. And I was just trying to finish reading your story when Chris had it up. So, you know, if someone is, if somebody's sitting at home, obviously I think we're all familiar with lung cancer, sure, right, as a concept. Yep. What is so unique about this, and why is the research for this specifically so desperately needed? Yeah,
so most know of lung cancer, but have never heard of ALK. It happens in about 3% of all lung cancer cases. Wow. It happens primarily in young, healthy individuals who have no underlying risk factors. And you know, many times it's found late stage because of being young and healthy. You don't typically, present with the symptoms right away, which unfortunately, we need to do more with testing. We need to do more with getting access to treatments earlier. Right. And that's what we've been supporting patients with.
Well, so that it sounds like obviously very, very critical research. Yep. Johns Hopkins, an incredible partner in that process. In addition to your fundraising for Give Local York, which you've again smashed the budget. Yep. Kate, can you tell us a little bit about the golf outing that's coming up here at Heritage Hills?
Yeah, so this will be our actual third annual golf outing at Heritage Hills. We've partnered with them the last 2 years and had some pretty successful events where actually think both times around we came in ahead of our kind of goals for fundraising, and that golf outing is Friday, September 22nd, if anyone wants to mark their calendar. We are absolutely looking for participants, whether it's individuals, pairs, teams, to kick that off. It's a great day. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work for some of us.
It's a great way to bring together the community for a great round of golf. Yeah. We have the research team from Hopkins come that we've been supporting. Awesome. We have pharmaceutical partners come. And we've been able to raise a lot of beverage vendors, but we've been able to raise a lot of money at these golf outings, these charity golf events. And this past year, we did two $25,000 grants. Wow! Yeah. One to Hopkins, one to another organization called ALKpositive.org, ALK Positive Incorporated, and to be able to help support, one, patient advocacy, but also the research program. And we're going to continue down that path to supporting research and continuing through our charitable golf events of raising funds to do that.
That's incredible. Are you guys based here in York?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Very, so I've lived in York for 20 years. My wife and I went to college here in Central PA, and it just happened to find myself in a situation where we needed to take action, and that's what we've been doing.
Well, I think that's the cool thing about JT's story is it's him taking his own health in his hands. Yeah. And not settling for what was out there and what the recommendation was for himself or for patients like himself, and just saying, this isn't enough. We have to change this. Yeah. It's been amazing what they've done.
That's very cool. So you mentioned there's a national foundation But then you obviously are representing Pennsylvania and doing fundraising efforts here, but still more progress needs, more attention needs shine on.
There's actually 3 of us. So
awesome.
3 of us who are faced with this health issue have formed Links for Lungs, and we've partnered together to work with core research programs.
Yeah.
And so we have events outside of Philly. We have a chapter in Colorado supporting a program in Denver.
That's awesome.
And so collectively, we've raised over $1 million to fund research.
That's crazy.
And that research has actually translated from sort of,
Concept.
Yeah, from concept of oncologists working in this field.
Well, and you're interacting with the actual researchers, right? I mean, that's incredible.
I mean, he's attended meetings of worldwide renowned physicians in this field and is partnered with them.
That is awesome. All right, well, Chris is gonna get over here so we can wrap up this hour. If people wanna learn more about your organization, let's start, if they wanna learn more about your organization, where can they go?
Yep, you can go to l4lpa.org.
Awesome, and if they wanna learn more about ALK, obviously starting at your website, but any other resources you'd recommend?
Just ALK Positive Incorporated is the global nonprofit. I sit on the board of that organization. It's a great support for patients, and so anyone in our community that finds themselves in a situation where they have a similar diagnosis can certainly leverage that support.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for your time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll see you here next year.
Here. Hopefully this is just the start.
Yeah, I think you had a note that you were still learning and trying to figure out the platform. I think you figured it out. I think you guys did.
We did all right.
Yeah, you did all right. But congratulations and thanks for helping us get to $2.7 million.
Absolutely.
Pretty crazy.
Appreciate it. This is a great day.
Thanks, guys. All right, Chris.